The 2nd Marine Division, here is the DI.
It is my distinct pleasure to introduce to the CWA myself, the DI, the backbone of America. I've been scouting this area. I've looked up and down, and I've seen everybody that's here. And the only thing I don't see is anybody for me to beat. So, what I've done is, I've done a little scouting, military intelligence, if you will, and I have decided to bring out a man that has not only a fine physique, one terrific body, if you will, but a tremendous haircut. And that's very important to me, haircut and shoe shine. And his name is Spike Huber. Mr. Huber, please come out here and let's talk to these eggplants in the CWA area. What I want to tell you, my friend, is this. You look tremendous. You have a tremendous physique. And you're ready to go. Come in here and talk to me. I like the haircut. Tell him a few things, boy.
Well, let me say one thing, D.I. You know, I strive for perfection. And look here, can you see? Yeah, that's right. I'll tell you what, and this is perfection as far as I'm concerned. What do you think about the hairdo?
I like the haircut, boy. I like the haircut.
Is it getting a little long? You think it's a little long?
I'll tell you what, we got a little long. Maybe we'll box the top a little bit.
I think you're right.
But I tell you what, we got a couple of eggplants here today that have the absolute chance of beating us like you do of making apple juice out of an orange. We're going to take somebody out today and every day. And Travis and that Action Jackson, you boys, don't forget it. We won't forget it. This territory now belongs to razor sharp perfection, and that is the DI and Spike Huber. Thank you very much.
The Soviet Union, long known for its supremacy in sports, now presents the most dominant figure in its long list of illustrious athletes. Korchenko stands at 6 feet 4 inches tall, weighs in at 320 pounds. He is undefeated in professional wrestling. He has traveled the world over and speaks 7 different languages. He has the only record victory over Idi Amin. He holds the Turkish, the Iranian, and the Samoan pro heavyweight titles.
You Americans have some foolish ways. You bring your lights, your cameras, and this TV interviews, this type of thing interrupts my daily regiment. I do not understand this. I do not need TV interviews. I do my talking in the ring. Ha! That must be the American way. You wonder that if I hate the American people so much, then why am I here? But let you understand one thing. I do not hate the American people. I feel sorry for them. The American athletes, they waste their time making television commercials, ET commercials. They should spend their time working out in the ring and in the gyms like Korchenko does. The American athlete and all the American people are soft, sniveling weaklings. You sit back and you let machine do work for you, push buttons. When Korchenko comes to America, he will show you just how soft the American athlete is. But there is one thing that I love about America, and that's the American dollar. And I will take minty of them back to the homeland.
Grudge match, I guarantee you. When Colorado Kid takes on Bill Superstar Dundee. And the Macho Warrior's here for you to talk to him. Don't forget about that big added match. It's going to be Brian Christopher and Johnny Rotten against the Bruise Brothers Monday night.
Well, I guess you can see who we have here. Ooh, yeah. Brian Christopher, yeah. Looks like you've got your hands full with PG-13. Yeah, you got your hands full with the likes of the Bruise Brothers. Yeah. Well, let me tell you something, Brian Christopher. Your number one concern needs to be right here with the Macho Warrior. Yeah, Rick Hogan. You say your best friends are on the end of your wrists. Well, let me tell you something, Brian Christopher. my best friend rests right here on my shoulder, and it's that USWA World Heavyweight title. So let me tell you something, brother. Corey Macklin, brother. Dave Brown, brother. Brian Christopher, brother. The Macho Warrior Rick Hogan, dude, is gonna come run wild at the big one in Memphis, brother, Monday night. I'm going home with the belt again, dude. Ooh, yeah.
Well, we'll see. That's why we have matches. USWA heavyweight titles on the line. Macho Warrior Rick Hogan defending his title Monday night, and a too sexy Brian Christopher. He wants that belt, and we'll see that match. That's going to be just one of the interesting bouts signed. For Monday night, there are 8 big matches now, 7:30 bell time at the big one. We'll be back here with more exciting action from USWA Championship Wrestling.
Here, do you understand me?
Freddie, I understand, but not the time and place. Not the time and
Get
place.
back in your cage. Get him out of here. I don't want him around me.
You're the promoter.
Get out of
You're
here.
in charge. Go ahead.
Get out of here. Look at that.
Handle the
Get out of
situation there, sir. You're
Well,
in charge.
security, throw him out of here.
Well, we'll see. Oh, coming out here right now.
I want them, get them over
Jason.
here.
Well, let's step right out here.
You make sure you keep him on the front of this.
Freddie and Jason out here.
The front. Make sure they get over here to the front of you. I don't want them back here.
I
with
notice
me.
you're standing back very close to the curtains here.
I
They
want
don't-
to tell you about this.
I'll tell you what, I'm going to step over here because they don't want you behind them either. Freddie and Jason, you guys together, and
Let me tell you
so
something.
far
I'm
you
the
haven't
promoter.
been able to beat them.
Let me tell you something. Eddie Marlin, the old fossil that used to do your promoting here, he used to book he had this creature feature where he had Jason, Freddie, the Undertaker, the Zombie. Well, when you look for monsters and people from the Lost Lagoon, you pick the original monsters. And I'm not talking about your wife and your mother-in-law. I want you idiots to take a good look at the Wolfman and Frankenstein. Roll that monitor.
Well, there they are, Wolfman and Frankenstein. My goodness, I don't know where you
Take a
found
good
them.
look, because that's what you're going to have to deal with.
Are
The
you
Wolfman
worried
and
about 'em?
Frankenstein.
Are you worried about them? They don't seem to be
They
that
look
worried.
worried,
They
don't
don't
they?
look worried to me. They
Don't
look
they look
like,
worried?
They don't look like, oh, they're not worried. Jason says, no, we're
Jason's
not worried.
upset. Freddie hadn't got any sense.
Little high five there from him. Well, I don't think you've scared them like you wanted
They're
to.
scared. They're just...
And that is going to hurt you, Frank Morrell. This is the man that is going to break every old decrepit bone in your body. Come on, Frank. Come on over here. And Dave, I'm warning you, you better treat him with respect, because this man is mean. This man is nasty. This man is a legend.
Frank Hickey, I know.
Tell him, Frank, what you're going to do.
I'm going to grind him up like I'm going to do Thiers. I did it in Thiers one time in St. Louis, and I can do it again. And Frank Morrell, look out, because I'm coming after you. I might be a little old, but I got a lot of experience. Now, I remember, excuse me, go ahead.
Well, I was just going to say you're a legend. There's no doubt about it. And I know you wrestled Lou Thez. You've wrestled all the great ones. You beat them. But, I don't know, Prime and all of that.
Well, I knew Frank Morrell when I used to carry his bag to the ring from the parking lot, pretty near 5 miles away. It sounded like.
But what he's forgetting to tell you is that was in 1910, wasn't it? That is how old Frank Morrell is.
No. That
That
wasn't.
was in 1910 that this man used to carry Frank Morrell's bags to the Coliseum.
No, Frank Morrell's not that.
1910, ladies and gentlemen. And when I went to Frank Hickey, turn around so everybody can see it. Let's turn around. Let's turn around here. Okay. Get a wide shot. I want a wide shot of this man. Okay. When I went to this man and I said, hey, will you do me a favor? I got somebody that I need to be taken care of. Frank Morrell. You know what he said? Tell him what you said.
Frank Morrell used to work at the glue factory. That's all I knew him of.
He said, isn't Frank Morrell dead? Isn't he dead? I thought he was dead by now.
Say, was he dead? Is he dead?
No. I'm not sure, but what you got Frank Morrell confused with somebody else. No, Frank Morrell.
This is great, Dave.
Brian, this
great.
is ridiculous.
I have a legend out here, and we're going to take care of you, Frank Morrell. You done messed with the wrong man, and now you got to mess with him. This is a legend right here. He's not a wannabe. He's not old. This man is in shape. This man is not in the shape of a prune like you. You understand? You're in over your head. This man is going to take care of you. Show him what you got here. Show him what you got.
Brian, I don't believe this.
Got me, baby.
I don't believe this. We're going to take a break here.
After
The show started, I'll be bringing out right now the CWA Tag Team Champions, My Wild Side, Chris Champion, and Mark Starr. Come on out, Wild Side.
Well, here they come right here, waving some kind of flag here. What is that? Is that? Oh, that's the Wild Side. Oh, what is that? The champion's got? Oh, come on. He's got a snake.
Take a look at this. Dave Brown.
Boy, I tell you what. Well, they've got... no thanks. Just keep the snake. Just keep the snake away, if you don't mind.
Dave Brown, this is a CWA Tag Team title, and I want to bring out their opponents. First,
that's just the way it's set up here today. Coming into the ring right now, the Warrior rolls in, and the Scorpion heads out. We are just about set to go with this opening match, a one-fall, 15-minute time limit event. The Scorpion now back into the ring. Referee Frank Morrell is there, and the Warrior is set to go. As soon as we get the signal, oh, the Scorpion nails him from behind. The Warrior up there celebrating, greeting the crowd on the... Whoa, look at that.
Yeah, big clothesline by the Warrior, Dave, and he takes the Scorpion into the rope, comes on, big jump kick on the Scorpion. The Scorpion thought he was starting to start off right, but jumping the Warrior from behind. The Warrior on his feet now. Whoa, big slam on the Scorpion. This battle is supposed to be one fall, 15 minutes in time. There's a 1, 2, 3, but it's already over. Warrior, our first look at him, David.
Well, we've got about 14 minutes left out of that time limit, as a matter of fact. The Warrior didn't take much time at all. Scorpion jumped him from behind before the opening bell sounded, and then immediately turned and went to work, pinning the Scorpion, getting a nice victory here. Good display by the Warrior as he defeats the Scorpion here. I tell you what, we've got another tag team. We had Masters and Sawyer just